Good morning, everyone. This is Manjunath. Welcome back to this session. The chapter name is Nested Loops. Today we are going to discuss on program section in session 2. Introduction. You have learned that a loop or an iterative statement repeats a set of statements for a fixed number of times or depending upon the outcome of a condition. So, to repeatedly carry out a set of action, you use loops. Now, what you want to repeat the action of the loops a number of times? If yes, you are right. Repeat the loops. But how to repeat a loop? Well, dear students, just put a loop construct inside another loop. So, when you put a loop construct inside another loop, this is called nested loop. In this chapter, we shall be talking about how you can create nested loop using for loop only. We shall talk about nesting of other loops construct in the next class. So, dear students, today we are going to talk on a program that is a section B first program that will be carrying 15 marks. The chapter question goes like this. Shasta Travel Private Limited gives the following discount to its customers. So ticket amount discount. So you have to do ticket amount and the discount. What is the ticket amount and the discount? There are some conditions available here. Above rupees 70,000 you will get 18% discount. Rupees 55,000 and 1 rupees to 70,000 you will get 16% discount. 35,001 rupees to 55,000 you will get 12% discount. 25,001 rupees to 35,000 you will get 10% discount, and less than 25,001 rupees you will get 2% discount. Today this program is completely on the calculation part. You have to concentrate on this program because in ICSE board exam one question on this kind of topics or the concept is compulsory. So here you have the condition. The condition is around 5 conditions: 18%, 16%, 12%, 10% and 2%. So doing this, let us go to the next slide. So the question goes like this. Write a program to input the name and ticket amount for the customer and calculate the discount amount and net amount to be paid and display the output of the following format for each customer. So dear students, you can see here, this is how the output format should be. First one should be SL number, next to that name, ticket, charges, discount and net amount. So each calculation and the name what you are inputting in the program should be in this order only. Assume that there are 15 customers. First customer is given the serial number as SL1, SL number 1. Next customer will be given as 2 and so on. So this is the question you will be seeing in the ICSE board examination, and this is a pattern of program output you need to execute there. So the program starts. Block 1. I have made it in 3 blocks. The first block will be the initialization part. So we are using the package. The package will be import java.util.scanner. This is a package we are using in this program. Util is nothing but utility scanner. So the class name is travels, public class travels. So we are using 3 kinds of access specifier: public, private and protected. Out of 3, the commonly used access specifier is public. Next is the public static void main string arguments. This is the default statement we use in program using the package. Now we have to initialize what all things we require in the output. Int S number. S number is nothing but serial number, T amount. T amount is a total amount. Discount percentage is equal to 0. So here we have initialized 0 because we don't have any calculation right now. So as you progress in your program, as you input the datas and numbers, the calculation will start. So we are initializing discount percentage is equal to 0. And next one we want is string name. So name will be in alphabets. So we are using it as string, and int s number, T amount, discount percentage all belongs to the integer. So we use it as integer. Next one we are using double data type. In this double data type we will be storing discount net amount. Now next is scanner KB is equal to new scanner system.in. This syntax will help you to accept the information, and this syntax has a coordination with the package, that is import java.util.scanner. System.out.print, enter serial number. So yes number is equal to kb.next int. This syntax will help you to accept the information, accept the content, accept the statement. Enter serial number. The question will be displayed on the output screen. There the first number has to be displayed. To accept that first number we will use kb.next int. Second one is system.out.print, enter name. So we have to accept the name. So name is equal to kb.next is the syntax. The third one is system.out.print, enter ticket amount. Now you have to enter the ticket amount. So the ticket amount we have created a variable as T amount is equal to kb.next int. So this is the block 1. In this block 1 we will initialize the variable and will accept the information using the class name as travels. I'll repeat this one more time, students. The variables are S number, T amount, and discount percentage, and name. Name is a string and the rest all are in integer. So it is int data type. Name is a string data type. And then we used double data type. Double data type is discount and net amount. Why we use double? Because the amount can be more or less. To accept or to store the range of amount we will use double, because double has capacity to store more numbers. So discount and amount. Next one is to accept the information on the output terminal. We use system.out.print, enter serial number, that is kb.next int. That is int is used because it is in integer, it is in number. So we use kb.next int. Second one is enter name. So name is a string. So we use the syntax as name is equal to kb.next. The third one is enter ticket amount. Again this amount deals with the integer. So kb.next int. This is the block 1 of the program. Block 2. Now the condition. As we mentioned in the beginning, the condition was 18%, 16%, 12%, 10% and 2%. So let us discuss in detail. If the purchase amount is more than 70,000, if the amount is total amount is more than 70,000, you will get the discount of rupees percentage 18. Else total amount is greater than or equal to 55,001 rupees and T total amount is less than 70,000, the discount percentage will be 16%. You have more than one condition. So you are using more than one condition. That type of condition is called nested list loops. Next one is else if total amount is greater than 35,001 rupees and total amount is 55,000, then the discount percentage will be 12%. Else if, again one more condition is there, if total amount is greater than or equal to 25,001 rupees and total amount is less than or equal to 35,000, so you will get the discount of percentage 10%. Now these are the conditions. So what else? you can do now. Below 25,001 rupees, whatever the amount you are giving, whatever the amount is being initialized, so that amount will be discount percentage is 2%. So from 0 to 25,001 rupees you will get 2%, and above 25,001 to 35,000 you will get 10%, and 35,001 to 55,000 you will get 12%, and 55,001 to 70,000 you will get 16%, and the last one is above 70,000 you will get 18% discount. This is about the discount part. Now the block 3. So block 3 is about the calculation part. Discount is equal to discount percentage into total amount by 100. So this syntax will help you to get the total amount. So the percentage what you get and the amount, total amount what you give divided by 100 will be the net amount. So net amount is equal to total amount minus discount. So you have to pay the money, of above discount. So net amount is equal to total amount minus discount will be the net amount. Now dear students, how to print this? In the output, the question is been asked, the format is given, this is how it has to print. So system.out.println SL number, you can see here SL number should print first, then \t. \t is the escape sequence. It will help you to print the words next to that, beside that. Then you have to print name, then again space, then charges, again space, then discount, and then total net amount you have to print. So this is only the number, this is only the statement you are going to print on the output screen. But the calculation part is in the next syntax, that is system.out.println. ln is used to print the answers or the execution in the next line. So SN number should print. \t will be for giving space, and then name of the customer, again space should be given. After giving space, again total amount, what is the total amount you are going to do with that, again space, and for the total amount what is the discount you are going to get. So the discount should be deducted from the total amount. So total amount minus discount. So you can see here total amount minus discount is the net amount. So the net amount should be printed. So what happens is below SL number, this one will print. Below name, the customer name will print. Below charges, the charges will print. Discount and net amount simultaneously. This is about the block diagram or the block 3 stage of the program. Let us see the final stage of the program, that is the output part. Let us see how does the output looks now. So output goes like this: enter SN number 3. So enter name, the name of the customer is Shashank. Enter ticket charges, the ticket charges is 27,000. So 27,000, what will be the discount? So the discount will be calculated here. SL number, serial number is 3, customer name is Shashank, and the amount is 27,000 and discount is 2,700. So 10% discount you are getting. So the total net amount you have to pay is 24,300. Okay. So after the calculation part, you will get the net amount with the discount and other things is 24,300. This is output of this program. And dear student, this is very essential and very important program, because in ICSE board examination it will be asked for 15 marks in section B first program, that is question number 5. Dear students, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you have understood this session. Thank you so much.